All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99. I am back with another video. All right, y'all, so let's talk about Valentina Shevchenko here a little bit and Taila Santos. So as y'all know, Valentina Shevchenko, she has no interest in a Taila Santos rematch as of now. You know, she's brought up the names that she would like to take on, Manon Fiorot and Alexa Grasso. But as for Taila Santos, she believes that Taila right now is showing too much of a big head, has too much of an ego, and she needs to work her way back up, and she needs to make a statement before they get back in there and do it. Because she said, hey, you know, whenever you're at the top, you know, you have to prove yourself. And she feels like Taila Santos is not at the top. She's one of those young fighters that, you know, has like a couple losses, has a few good wins, and they want to show out and do all this talking. And she said Taila Santos, she's doing a lot of talking right now, and she needs to work. She needs to work her way back up, okay? So my thoughts on this, though, I'm looking at it from both perspectives here. You know, I'm trying to look at the big picture because, you know, I'm just trying to give everybody a perspective on where these fighters' mindsets are coming from, right? I'm not speaking in like a fanboy, fanboy slash simp mindset. You know, I'm just looking at both fighters so everybody can just say, okay, this is how the fight game works. This is how a champion's mindset is. This is how a contender's mindset works, probably, right? So I to a certain extent agree with Valentina, like she had said back in the summertime, whenever she felt like Taila needed to get one more fight, you know, get back in the mix, heal up, and make sure she's prepared for the fight. But at the same time, I can see where Taila Santos is coming from for trying to promote herself. Like, I don't think Taila Santos is coming with a big head or has this ego. I think she's just trying to promote herself and stay in the mix, right? And that's how you have to do sometimes. Like, fighting is definitely going to get you where you need to be, but for WMMA, these fighters, they need to start talking. They need to start putting themselves out there, and that's what Tyler's doing. You know, she's continuing to say, I want to fight the champion. Now, y'all always complain whenever nobody calls out the champion and says, I don't want to leapfrog, or, oh, this person's too good, or I want one more fight. Everybody complains about that, but whenever Taila Santos starts making noise and posting up pictures that she wants to fight, everybody's kind of, gets in an uproar. But this is what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to stay in it, whether the fight is going to happen or not. So I think Taila Santos is coming from a place where, it's about promotion. It's about trying her best to get that fight again and pick up where she left off, because she feels like, she was doing well. She feels like she won the fight. Hey, one of the judges felt like she won the fight. So she wants to continue that momentum, right? But the other part of it you have to look at is, like, from Shevchenko's eyes and my eyes too, is that I think Taila has such a good thing going right now that she could build off of it. I think she could really build off of it, because what I think Valentina Shevchenko is doing right now is she knows Taila Santos is a dangerous opponent, and she wants to make sure she's fully prepared too. Now, she says she's always ready and she could have came back herself in December. But if she, really could have, I think she would have took Taila Santos in that rematch right then. You know what I mean? Like, because Taila wanted to fight in December, but that's another story. So, but for real though, Valentina, I think she wants to make sure she's ready, also, because I know she cares about the well-being of her opponent, but it still makes me say, that fight wasn't easy for her. That fight wasn't easy for her, because one of the things that is her kryptonite, of course, is bigger, stronger fighters. So she probably still wants to drill and make sure she's prepared for a fighter like Taila Santos, okay? Like, she still wants to make sure that's something she's really, really 100% prepared for this time around. So that's why she probably wants to prolong it as well, not just the well-being here. Yeah, with Taila Santos, I want to see her healed up because I don't want any excuses. Yeah, I want to see her fight one more fight to get her improvements in. But, at the same time, that's going to give Valentina more time to work, right? So if they hold it off, she gets more time to really figure out Taila Santos and get that work in and say, okay, this is the approach we're going to take to make sure we can win more so convincingly against this type of fighter, right? So, yeah, I just think that, where Taila Santos is coming from, she's definitely earned her keep. She's earned her stay for where she's at. She's fought her way up. She's been dominant in her fights. She's been improving, and, she's done the work. And I don't really think the fall was too far from the L to Valentina. It's just like a couple of fine-tuning things, one more fight, and then she's back in there. Of course, the heal up is important, though. That's a big part of it. Like, to me, the skill set here, I think she could do with one more fight and just, get it right. But as far as the healing, I think that might be the healing process with the eye socket. We never know how bad that could be. I think that would be the one thing that could really be the tender spot in this type of fight. Not even her striking. I think she can tighten up on that and, get right back to where she needs to be. But it's just that eye. I know that's a big part of it, even for some of these fans, right? But yeah, I think the reason why I could see also Taila Santos, just getting this fight at this point is because, it just seems like right now everybody's trying to do their own thing. Like nobody's really ready for the belt. Like again, Manon, before the Grasso, before the injury was really announced, she did say that if she doesn't dominate Caitlin Chikagan, she would like one more fight. And Grasso now saying she would want one more fight. But with Manon in the number one contender position, like if she wasn't injured, I think they would have pushed the Valentina fight anyway. But right now, she's out of commission, sort of. But then you got Grasso, who I just saw on WMMA Rankings IG. She did acknowledge the fact that Valentina said a fight with her is doable. She would like a fight with her if Manon is not ready. I saw, Alexa Grasso respond to that. But does she really want to fight? Right? Does she really want to fight? The only other name out there is Taila, and I thought Taila versus Grasso would have been a good title eliminator fight this time around. So maybe they need to rethink that, But yeah, if nobody else was there, and with Taila just, barely losing the fight, it would make more sense for her to get the fight right now. Again, I would like it to be, a little bit down the road just to make sure she's ready. But whenever you're in that position, I mean, fighter's perspective, and you want the momentum to go, I mean, there's a lot of ways to look at it here. That's what I'm just saying. Like, I'm just kind of throwing everything out there for y'all to kind of look at and not just say, oh, man, this one person's right, this one person's wrong all the time, right? But, yeah, we'll talk about it some more. Maybe I'll jump on a live a little later tonight, maybe, or tomorrow. But let me know what y'all think. I don't think Valentina in any way is scared. I think she just wants to prepare for this one. And in some way, she kind of wants to mentally get into the head of Taila Santos. Because some of these fighters, man, whenever they start to, I noticed that one thing about Val, whenever these fighters, they hold their own against her, it really gets under her skin. Like whether it's Amanda Nunes, or just even Jennifer Maia for one round, Amanda Nunes in their 2 fights, and now Taila Santos, it starts to get under her skin whenever these fighters, they hold their own and they don't back down. You know what I mean? Like that's one of the keys that you do have to push. You really have to work with Val. You have to push those buttons. And I think Tyler's doing a good job of doing that. And, keep on working that. I mean, you can do the talking, but I want to see her make those improvements too, because, combine those two things, you can get into Valentina's head with that, though. But yeah. So let me know, guys, what y'all think in the comment section. Is it the ego of Taila Santos that's really, kind of getting to Val here, or does Taila Santos really deserve it above the rest? Let me know, guys. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.